Today we are taking a look at Hatsune Miku. This is the cat ear t-shirt version figure in the desktop cute line by Taito. This figure has also been re-released, making it available again for collectors who missed it before. Hatsune Miku is a virtual singer associated with Vocaloid music, live performances, and many fan-created songs. Within that culture, she is one of the most recognizable virtual singers with a bright and widely loved presence across many different appearances. Today's highlights for this figure are the adorable yawning expression, the thigh area showing between the knee-high socks and shorts, and the cat ears together with the bell on the cat tail. The first highlight is the yawning expression. One eye is open while the other eye is half closed, and a tear is drawn near the half-closed eye. Together with the wide open mouth and the small tooth at the edge, this clearly creates the feeling of a sleepy yawn. The pink cheek lines also add a soft and cute touch, making the expression feel gentle rather than exaggerated. Because the front hair falls close to the face, the sleepy mood around the eyes and mouth feels even more natural. The second highlight is the thigh area between the shorts and the knee-high socks. The line from the black shorts to the thighs and then to the socks is not flat, and each part has a clear separation. The white trim of the shorts marks the upper boundary, while the top of the socks creates a slight indentation against the skin. This makes the thigh area feel carefully shaped instead of simply being divided by color. The folded seated pose also makes this area easy to notice because the shorts, thighs, and socks are gathered close together. The third highlight is the cat-themed design. The cat ears stand out around the head, with the pink inner areas separated clearly from the outer hair color. Behind the body, the cat tail curves outward and carries a black band, a red and black ribbon, and a gold bell near the end. The bell adds a small but very noticeable detail at the tip of the tail, so the cat motif remains clear even from the back. Together with the collar around the neck, these parts give the figure a cute and easy-to-read cat-themed look. This channel brings you figure reviews and anime merchandise updates straight from Japan. If you enjoyed this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe. The face is centered around a wide open mouth with the reddish outline and the tongue area separated inside, making the expression clearly read as a yawn. One eye is open while the other eye is half closed, so the sleepy difference between the two eyes is easy to notice. Under the half-closed eye, a tear is drawn, and this connects naturally with the open mouth to create the feeling of a just woken up yawning moment. A small white tooth is placed at the edge of the mouth, adding a tiny accent inside the large rounded opening. The thin pink lines on the cheeks sit between the tearful eye area and the open mouth, adding softness to the sleepy expression. The front hair falls toward the center of the face, with some strands covering the area above the eyes and others flowing down along the sides of the cheeks. The hair over the face is divided into small strands, and each strand drops at a slightly different angle instead of being arranged too neatly. Large cat ears stand on top of the head, with the inner pink areas clearly separated from the outer hair color along the edge of each ear. The cat ears connect into the hair area, and red and black ribbons are placed near the base of the ears. Each ribbon spreads outward from a central knot, with red and black sections changing diagonally and fine grooves added across the surface. The twin tails extend widely from the outer sides of the head, gathering at the roots before flowing outward as thick, long sections. Some hair strands curve in rounded lines, while others flick outward, giving the hair a slightly messy, just woken up feeling. There are also small raised strands around the top of the head, so the hairstyle does not feel overly arranged. Clear parts are used at the ends of the twin tails, changing from the stronger hair color into lighter, transparent tips. These clear ends make the long twin tails feel lighter at the tips, while also making the final curves and spread of the hair easier to read. A pink collar wraps around the neck with a gray square metal piece and a small round fastener lined up at the front. The collar does not sit completely flat against the neck, and there is a slight space between the collar and the skin, making it read as a separate piece wrapped around the neck. Below the collar, thin black shoulder straps are visible, rising from inside the wide opening of the white shirt. These straps are also not simply painted flat onto the skin, and in some areas there is a small gap between the straps and the body. Because of this, the collar, straps, skin, and shirt can be read as separate layers around the neckline. The white shirt has long, loose sleeves that cover the arms down near the wrists, swelling softly around the raised arms near the face. The sleeve openings create a small step near the hands, with the fingers coming out from underneath. Both hands are placed close to the face, and the fingers point toward the outside of the cheeks, so the hand pose stays close to the yawning expression. From the shoulders to the sleeves, the white surface flows loosely, changing direction with the raised angle of the arms. On the backside, seam-like lines run from the sleeve area toward the back, connecting the angle of the arms to the shape of the shirt. Across the torso, the white shirt follows the rounded shape from the chest down to the stomach, with several vertical wrinkles running through the center. These wrinkles flow downward from below the chest toward the hem, making the loose roomwear-style shirt feel like it is hanging along the body. At the center of the chest, there is a green onion graphic and kanji lettering. The green-centered color arrangement connects with the green onion theme, while the lettering is written in a slightly playful and softened style rather than a stiff, straight form. The green onion part stretches sideways with thin lines, and the green tip is placed over the white shirt surface as a clear central detail. The hem of the shirt drops around the waist and overlaps the shorts underneath. From the front, the hem creates a loose wave, with the height changing slightly from the center toward the outside. On the back side, shallow wrinkles run across the white shirt, and the black shorts can be seen below the hem. Rather than reading as a short-sleeved t-shirt shape, the longer sleeves and wide neckline make it feel more like a relaxed roomwear shirt. Around the upper body, the yawning face, collar, shoulder straps, and shirt graphic are all gathered close together, guiding the eye from the face down toward the chest. Around the waist, the hem of the white shirt overlaps from above, and the black shorts can be seen underneath. The shorts follow the rounded shape from the waist to the upper thighs, and fine raised texture is added across the surface. A white line runs along the hem of the shorts, making a thin boundary between the black shorts and the skin. The shirt hem, shorts, and thighs are not treated as one flat area, and each part has its own step and separation. On the backside, the shirt hem overlaps the top of the shorts, while the black surface continues along the waist underneath. The thighs show between the hem of the shorts and the top edge of the knee-high socks. The white trim of the shorts makes the upper boundary clear, so it is easy to see where the skin area begins. The transition from the thighs into the knee-high socks is also not flat, and the elastic top of the socks creates a slight indentation against the skin. This detail makes the socks feel like they are actually fitted around the legs, instead of being separated only by color. Because the shorts, thighs, and socks each have their own line, the seated leg shape is easy to follow. The knee-high socks switch between white areas and thick pink bands, continuing from the knees down toward the feet as rounded surfaces. The pink bands cut across the legs horizontally, with clear boundaries where they meet the white sections. The feet extend forward in rounded shapes, and the color change between white and pink continues toward the tips. The seated legs are folded close to the body, keeping the thighs, knees, and feet gathered low. The angle of the legs overlaps with the shirt hem and the long hair, creating a spread that moves from the center of the body outward. From the backside, the cat tail extends out from behind the waist and curves widely around the body. The tail flows outward in a rounded line from the base, wrapping visually around the back of the figure. Near the end of the tail, a black band is wrapped around it, with a red and black ribbon and a gold bell placed close to that area. The bell has a rounded shape, a groove through the center, and a small cut at the lower side. Because the tail, band, ribbon, and bell are layered as separate parts, the backside also has a clear cat-themed highlight. This figure is approximately 13 centimeters tall. That's about 5.1 inches. For size comparison, here's a 350 milliliter can. That's about 12 ounces in the US. Overall, Hatsune Miku by Taito stands out because this figure combines a sleepy, yawning expression, a relaxed roomwear shirt, cat-themed details, and a seated pose that guides the eye naturally across the whole piece. The face leaves a very clear first impression. One eye is open, the other eye is half closed, and the tear near the half-closed eye connects directly with the wide-open mouth, making the expression read as a sleepy yawn. The small tooth at the edge of the mouth and the pink cheek lines add gentle details without distracting from that sleepy mood. The hair strengthens that presentation very well. The front hair falls close to the face, and the slightly uneven strands help create a just woken up feeling. The cat ears stand clearly above the head, with the pink inner areas separated from the outer hair color. The red and black ribbons near the ears add small accents around the head, while the twin tails spread widely to both sides. The clear parts at the ends make the long hair feel lighter toward the tips and help the final curves of the twin tails remain easy to follow. The upper body works especially well because the layers around the neck and chest are easy to read. The pink collar sits with a slight space from the neck, and the thin black shoulder straps also show subtle separation from the skin. The white shirt has a relaxed roomwear feeling with long sleeves, a wide neckline, soft wrinkles, and the green onion and kanji design placed at the center. The slightly playful lettering and green-centered color arrangement make the shirt detail stand out without making the design feel too busy. The raised arms also keep the hands close to the face, so the yawning expression and the body pose feel connected. The lower body keeps the same careful layering. The white shirt overlaps the black shorts. The shorts lead into the visible thighs, and the knee-high socks press slightly into the skin at the top. This makes the line from shorts to thighs to socks feel clearly shaped rather than flat. The white and pink socks continue down the folded legs, while the curved cat tail, black band, ribbon, and gold bell give the backside a strong point of interest. What makes the figure especially effective is the way all of these elements connect. The eye can move from the yawning face to the collar, down to the shirt design, then to the thigh area, and around to the bell on the tail without feeling stuck. Because of that, fans of Hatsune Miku will likely enjoy this piece very much. Collectors who like cute, sleepy expressions, relaxed roomwear designs, and cat-themed figure arrangements should find it a very satisfying addition. That's it for this video. If there's any part of the figure you liked, feel free to leave a comment and share your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.